spot.
And some bread and some yellow lentils and the red lentils.
What's up, y'all? So I am currently at
The lentil place.
the lentil place. Is that how you feel?
Yeah. Well, I'm a little bit bored, but I can't see my bed turn on light.
Okay.
That's why I'm bored.
Are you really bored?
And
The foolishness, I tell you.
what's up?
So, yes, I'm at my favorite spot, Go Show. We're gonna get us a nice little Ethiopian plate, you feel me? You said what?
I said the red lentils and the green and the yellow lentils.
To blow your nose.
I'm so bored.
You're always bored. What's new?
I want to play on your phone for a little
Absolutely not. The things I go through, I swear. But yes, we got a double vegetable plate, which is going to be delicious. He loves his yellow lentils, so we got 3 orders of that instead of 4. And the other one's a spicy lentil. So we'll see what this looks like when it comes out. This place never fails. As you can see, there's his 3 lentils and the spicy ones over there by the collards. We've got the cabbage. We've got the string beans or the fasciola.
Look.
It is so good, y'all. But yes, we enjoyed it. And what wouldn't a week be without a brand new bath bomb? So they didn't have any. We had to order one, and there it is. He got the star this time, and he was super excited. Woo!
I got the star.
Show it to him. Is it cool?
Yep, but I finally gonna get the fire flower. And now I got 2.
Yeah, so you got the mushroom and the star, right?
Yeah, I'm gonna get the fire flower.
That's okay. We got another one coming. Remember last vlog I got him the Super Nintendo. He is already almost finished with this game. This boy is a genius. Where you at now?
Big Bowser's castle.
You there already?
Yep.
Wow.
And look, and I got your Tesla.
You got my Tesla?
I found it at Amazon under the car.
Thank you.
You're welcome. You can keep it.
Okay. Grand Rising. Sorry if I look a little bit bummy with my hair because I didn't smooth my edges down. There's a lot of castor oil in here, and if I don't know if I'm gonna post a video of it right here of me and the castor oil that I use in my hair because, honey, when I tell you stuff is starting to grow back over here, I'm like, ooh, because you know the reason why a lot of times I have hair issues over here is because I don't pull that braid down and keeps pulling it. But when I use it, it grows right back. And here I go again. But happy Tuesday, everyone. Hope everybody's enjoying their week. Today for breakfast, I have chia pudding. It has It has my myceliums in there, you know, cordyceps and reishi, and lion's mane is in here. I added some almond milk, and then I added something else. A little bit of coconut nectar to it to add a little sweetness. I'm trying to really cut back on the sugars. And that is another thing I wanted to talk about. So when I was on my raw food cleanse, I did not lose a lot of weight because I constantly added sweeteners to a lot of stuff. And I think that's just an alarm to let me know that I have a lot of parasitic growth in my body. Now, granted, I sell people parasite herbs all the time. The difference is I don't be taking them all the time. And I gotta do a lot better with that because I can't be taking care of everybody else and not taking care of myself. But that's what I discovered. Like, I clearly have like more parasites need to come out. So also too, I got coconut water. If I do turn around and do something I'm not supposed to do diet-wise, right? What I will discover is my throat will start to close up a little bit more. It's hard for me to swallow. That's the first thing. And the second thing is I can smell it on my body. It's like if I eat bread or something, I'll smell like a yeast box. And then also too, if I eat the wrong things, my skin starts to itch more. So to me, that just gives off parasites all day. And I find that my body itches more at night. So yeah, I think that's really a sign of parasites. So I just gotta stay focused, man. I just be taking care of everybody but myself. I'm gonna do this and then I get caught up. I don't get to do it the way I would like to do it. I'm overwhelmed. And that is because I'm a whole parent, a whole single parent. Thank God for my help, but not my help. Thank God for my tribe, but for the most part, I am a single parent. And between that and working, it's a lot. It really is a lot, and I be trying to find my balance in it all. And you know, also find times to find peace and have like a meditation moment or something to regather my mental space, because you know I be doing a lot. So yeah, I'm gonna have to really start writing down the things that I need, the goals that I need, because I find that sometimes in this life we be bouncing back and forth and then we don't have a purpose in it, you know what I mean? So what is my purpose for this cleansing? Is it, you know, just because I want to get smaller, or is it because I want better overall health? Like, what is the goal? And I think for me, I'm more of a, and I think about my past, like when I was able to manifest or do things and it works out in my favor, is when I actually have a real plan and don't just be like free winging it, like I'm start today. Like, it really is a mental thing, you know what I'm saying? And day-to-day life is mental, and it's already crazy enough as it is. So, you know, trying to figure out, okay, how do I get this to work where I'm able to do it with no problem? So that's where I'm at with it, to be honest with you. I think my biggest issue is going in and opening every pill bottle to take the capsules. Whereas if I had like a pill capsule bottle holder where I had all of them in there, it would make it easier, because I would just go ahead and take my bottle of water, grab my pill capsule bottle, and then I would just drink them as I go. I think that's one thing I need to do. The bitters are very difficult for me. I've struggled so bad with them just because it gives me Honduras vibes, and I used to cry when I took their bitters. So these ain't no better, actually these are worse. So that's another issue of mine, but I'm gonna have to work through it, because I'm very clairtigent. I can feel, you know what I'm saying? So I know my body is telling me, hey, you need to really do this and stop playing and make a plan, instead of just saying I'm gonna do it and then you don't do it. Now, I'm a very disciplined person when I have a plan, and at this point I don't have one. So I think that's part of the problem as to why I am where I am at right now. So the biggest issue, like I said, with detoxing that week, well, raw food cleansing, you think I would have lost weight, and I didn't. The real reason why is just strictly because I was adding agave to every tea that I had, and that was the problem. So I started not adding sweeteners to my tea. stuff like that, I started to feel a little bit different. But it was towards the end, and I should have kept going, and I didn't. So we are back to square one. And guys, I am human, and I hope this is a lesson to each and every one of y'all, to even when you fail, to keep going, because we all go through failures. Like, we all have our challenges, and I think the bigger issue is, but how bad do you want it? And if you really want it, are you gonna stop because you didn't make it, or do you keep going to make sure that you make it? So, you know, it just be everyday life, man. They be throwing me left hooks and shit, so but I'm good, and I am thriving, and I'm not overweight, you know what I'm saying? I'm great, you know, but I just need to stay focused on this and really push it out and have a plan. That's the key thing, have a plan. So, happy Tuesday. I'll check y'all soon, and maybe I'll check y'all and actually have a plan. All right, bye. I need to be more careful with how I manifest. Did we just not have the conversation about being open to date? We just had this conversation, and I'm still like, there's these barriers, and I'm just kind of like, no. And I know I gotta do better, y'all, but it's kind of like I like what I like, and I gotta figure out, like, what is it that I really like, so that when I am manifesting, that the universe will respond. So I'm in the store, and my light, fluffy energy, because I felt very, after getting all that out, you know, earlier, I was like, oh, today is going to be a good day. This is how I've been lately a lot, and I haven't felt that way in a long time. So I'm like, oh, today is going to be a good day. So I'm walking in the store, and y'all saw the little montage. Y'all saw me getting my juice and stuff. And shout out to the green juice for the day. So I got celery, cucumber, spinach, romaine, kale, lemon, and parsley. But baby, I'm walking through getting the food. Y'all ain't see this because I stopped recording by that time. So I'm at the kombucha area, and this guy's like, excuse me, can I get over here really quick? But he's looking, and I'm just like, sure. You know, but I'm like, because I'm like fluffy and in this like mode. So I'm just naturally like smiling and happy because I'm happy, right? So he just starts talking. I'm just like, uh-oh. Totally not really my speed. Like, I have to feel this, you know what I'm saying? Maybe my type might differ from what I'm used to looking for, but I like what I like, so it'd be kind of hard for me to, but I'm naturally a nice person, so it may come off as me possibly being energetically like interested, and I'm more than likely not. So I'm just a friendly person, but I am precautious. I'm not a dummy. So he's talking, he's like, hey, da, 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 da. He's like, where you from? I kind of lied. Told him I was from where I was at, but I was like, but I'm here visiting, which really isn't the truth. I'm sorry, universe. I gotta do better. I've been trying to find ways to say stuff so that people don't ask me on dates, I guess. Like, how long are you gonna be there? And I was like, oh, fuck. So I'm like, gonna be here for a couple days. Da, da, da. He's like, well, would you like to go out for drinks? I'm like, I don't drink. I do take a drink here and there, but I don't drink. I just try to like get out of it, but be kind, because the universe needs more kindness, and that's just kind of like, it's not nice to like shut somebody down who actually might have some interest in you. So I'm not like a complete asshole. I think in the past I have been, and that's kind of like my issue. So it's just like, yeah, I'm like, yeah, I really appreciate it. I said, but I'm actually good, you know what I'm saying? I'm not really interested in going out on any dates. But what did I ask? I didn't ask. What was I just talking about? Being more open and getting out there to date, or to meet somebody who may match my energy. And I'm just like, that's where it kind of like be foggy for me, because it be like, I want to meet somebody who matches my energy, but there's a part of me that doesn't give that energy a chance. And I shoot them down before I can even give the energy a chance to know if they match my energy. But then there's that part of me that when I meet people, I do kind of sense the energy as I've gotten more cleared, you know what I'm saying? So this guy, his energy was it was nervous, but there's a difference. So like there's that nervous, this like, I'm nervous to ask you out, and I don't want you to cut me down. Like, that's cute, you know what I mean? But that wasn't the nervous I was getting. The nervous I was getting was like, there's a mask and the real person ain't showing up right now. And I think that was my reason as to why I quietly shut it down. And I could have been wrong. And I think the universe is telling me, like, be fair, give people a chance. But then it's like, I look back on my old situation, like, the person who I went through the most hell with was not my type. And I gave it a chance, you see what I'm saying? And it progressed off of a mask. So I think that's kind of where I have the issue, you know what I'm saying? How do I distinguish what's for me when I've given people a chance by not being selective, and it became worse than the people who I thought were for me? You get what I'm saying? So that was wild. But yeah, like, he was interested. He was shooting his shot, baby. But it's a part of me that needs a little melanin. No offense. That too. And I think that'd be the automatic no for me too, because I like my melanated men. God bless that. It's just my preference. I'm not saying that a man without melanin is not deserving of my time. I think I'm attracted to what I'm attracted to, and I love my melanated men. So that might have been another reason why I was kind of like, you know, it's like, so yeah, that's my story, and I'm sticking to it. But God, universe, when I put it out there, you be giving it to me, but it be kind of questionable. Like, what are you trying to tell me? That my type may differ from the type that I don't know. But universe, I'm pretty sure I'll figure it out. You know what I'm saying? Ooh, they got the sports out. They look like they all are 80 years old. Like, what I would give to be young again? Let me get a fast car. I mean, that's what's up though. If I'm like 80 and I'm like, I would probably give me a sports car too. I might not be quite as mobile as I want to be. Oh, I don't want to break the bag. I did break the bag, damn it. But shit, I'm gonna show it through something. I might have a little bit of a little dap when I walk because I got something going on in the trick toe. But you get things that match you. So he was riding around in his fast car with his wife. I wonder what it would look like when I turn 80. You feel me? Like, what's it gonna look like when I'm 80? Am I going to be like the same as I am now? You know, like what will I evolve into? You know what I mean? And I just feel like my 80-year-old self is gonna be so different. So let's talk about it. I got a plate down here. I'm eating some plantains. Shout out to the kale you just saw on the top of it. But yeah. Wild day, man. I'm like, how I was talking about it and the universe was like, here you go. Ooh. Universe. Can you at least give me something that I'm like really attracted to? Or does it not work like that? Maybe in the comments below y'all can tell me about y'all manifestations and how it worked out for you. You know what I'm saying? Oh, there's a couple, they're holding hands. Oh, he's like, let me get out my fast car, let me open the door for you. Like, I'm still a gentleman. I'm gonna walk with you, I'm gonna hold your hand, and I'm gonna hold an umbrella while you hold your purse. And when it rains, baby, and it pours, I'm gonna open that umbrella up and I'm gonna protect you. I love it. It's so cute. It is about to rain if y'all don't see it on my windows, but man, today was a wild day already, and it's not even 1 o'clock. It's 12. Here comes the other couple that's older. There's a lot of old couples riding through. The universe say one day you're gonna end up with somebody you can grow old with. I think that's that sign right there. Oh, it's so cute. This one has like an older car. Yeah. Let me get off this video and let me eat my food, y'all. It's a lot of vegetables down here, just to let you know. It's a lot of broccoli. There's 1 piece of sweet potato in here. I got me a beet salad with raisins. I have some string beans, y'all. That's one of my weeks. I love string beans, y'all. So I got some string beans. And what else? That might be it. Some mushrooms and peas. And of course, I got my green juice. I got me some strawberries if y'all didn't see. I got me some kale. I'm gonna make some kale salad with the avocados. Yeah, just get back to being myself. I think a lot of times I get knocked up off my square because I feel energy. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes energetic things try to get in my aura. So I've been fighting it. I've been fighting a good fight, y'all, because the real me deserves to be displayed to the world. You know. But yeah, that's it, y'all. I'll holler at you later. Peace. Y'all, I am back like I never left. Look. So I had like a broken cord, right? The cord that I had, I was like, something's wrong. So I ended up grabbing another one because my car ain't the newest. It's new, but it's not like tech. It's not the tech parts of it is not as savvy as it should be. So I have a lot of plugs that I gotta add in instead of it being straight Bluetooth. The only Bluetooth part that really works is when I'm talking on the phone. The one thing I don't like about this specific model is that if y'all don't know, I have a Mini Cooper Countryman. I get them mixed up, Country and Clubman. I do not like the Clubman. I got a Countryman. So what I noticed is, so in order for me to hook my radio up to my car, I have to use like an adapter. You feel me? So I did get a couple of different adapters. Oh, my son of these jelly beans. And the one that I had that worked just automatically one day stopped working. I'm like, why is it acting like this? And I for the life of me, I could not figure out why. So I pulled it out and I asked the girl, like, hey, you know, I have a faulty charger piece. Is it possible I can bring it in and swap it out for another one? Maybe she's faulty because, you know, it's 5 below. That's where I go to get my accessories and stuff. And they were like, yeah, you can bring it in, swap it out. So I pull it out. And yo, no lie, like this tip, you see how it has that tip right there? It's cut into 1 and 2, and then the top is 3 pieces total. This top tip was not in there. I said, yo, I really hope it's not stuck in my car. So we about to find out today. I'm like, bro, I really hope, because I'm pretty sure that's not going to be easy to get out. You feel me? So let's see. Please don't let this be in here. Fuck. It is. Oh, it is. I can't even get the plug in there. Ah! Off to the best friend. But yeah, I can't use it because it's stuck in there. Like really stuck. Like how am I gonna get that out? But in the meantime, in between time, since I can't do nothing with that, god dang. Wait a minute, can I do something with that? The plug that I have has, no, I can't. That would mean that I would have to go into something. Oh, it's broken, y'all. So I guess that's the downside to getting cheap stuff, the things fall apart. So in the meantime, in between time, until I get that straight, I got me another case because the case that I have, actually my phone broke inside the case. So I gotta fix a broken phone one of these days. I'm not in a rush to do it because it's in a case anyway. So I got this, and then you know how like you don't always be having your charger, so I ended up getting this little cute thing that goes on the back like this. So it holds, it's a holder, but it also has a charger piece onto it. So basically it looks like this, and it glues onto the back of the phone. But the cool thing about it is it can be used as a couple of things here once you're able to do it. So you can take it like this, and you can slide it back like that, and it's like a hand piece like that, which I think is pretty cool. Or you can slide it back out and pull it out, and it's a charger. I think it's pretty doggone ingenious. See? So shout out to Five Below. Other than my stuff being stuck inside of the thing now, I don't even know how I'm gonna get that out, but my best sorry. My bestie's like a car person, so hopefully he can help me. Oh, Jesus. And then my mom is always complaining about her charger's not working. See, I be looking out. So I got her another charger too. So it's kind of like what we looking like today. But yes, I have something stuck in here and now I don't even know how to get it out. It sucks. But off to the bestie to see if I can get this fixed. Peace.
Hello, I have a new game. It's called SpongeBob SquarePants. Okay, let me show you how to. I'm going to tell you how to play SpongeBob SquarePants when I started on my video. You defeat the robots everywhere where there are SpongeBob robot, Sandy robot, Patrick robot, and I think a Squidward robot in there.
Are you excited?
Yep, but you need to download first.
Did it download yet?
Nope. I need to go get it home.
Okay, you are home.
Okay. Well, which character do you like? SpongeBob, Sandy, and Patrick? You gotta get this for your kids.
Really? You telling the parents to get them for the kids?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's so fun. You can defeat the robots everywhere. Where they are.
Where are they?
Somewhere.
What is on your nose?
SpongeBob robots in Plankton's house.
They're Plankton's house?
Yep. Plankton built him. All of the robots! Everywhere! So I have to go get my Nintendo.
Tell the people see you later because you're excited.
Okay. And my mommy took... Where did you take this SpongeBob thing out?
Because it has to go on your Nintendo so it can work.
Where did you take it out? This or this?
Neither.
This one?
Nope.
That one?
Yep.
Oh, yeah. Time to go play. Bye, guys.
How was school today?
Good. And I need to go play.
He's so excited about that game. Let's go.
Yeah, and I can say I'm home.
I know. Before y'all get on me, I know you're probably like, girl, wasn't we just talking about discipline and starting this cleanse? This is part of my problem right here that I'm going to have to work through.
I have something special for you to show you all. And my mommy has something special to show you too. It's some strawberry ice cream. And what flavor do you have? Vanilla? What flavor?
Flavor I shouldn't even be adjusting right now, but
and this one is the nighttime.
So Kai has
Strawberry.
coconut-based strawberry ice cream with a orange creamsicle cone.
Yeah, and my mommy has the black cone and what do you call it?
I have the black vanilla cone with the southern pecan, which is also plant-based. We got these from Sweet Spots. It is down in Shackle Bottom.
It's so sweet.
It's down in Shackle Bottom. And in my opinion, I hate to be like, but this is just me.
And she said she
The cones are dope, and that's the one thing I will say.
My mommy
Kai, I'm talking. The cones are really dope. The only issue is it ain't Ruby Scoops. I like Ruby Scoops better.
I was gonna say that.
Okay, then you say it.
My mommy liked the Ruby Scoops better than the sweet place. Right?
Right.
Well, I like it better. I like Ruby Scoops better too.
Another thing is, one cone.
And 2 cones for me and mommy. And tell her how much is it for?
Almost $17 for 2 ice cream cones.
And the ice cream.
I'm sorry. I won't be back.
I won't be back to the sweet place anymore.
Oh, Lord. Really,
I'll be a Ruby Scoop.
I'm not against the place. I think it's just too high.
I'm going to Ruby Scoop.
So that means technically the ice cream was $8.
Yeah. And let's go to Ruby Scoop better.
I can go to Ruby Scoops.
I want to go to Ruby Scoops.
I feel like I paid $12. That's a big difference. And the ice cream is really good. The only thing that I say, Ruby Scoops doesn't have cones. So I'm pretty sure maybe if they had cones, and there's a $2 upgrade, which would be 4. If it was 12, 13, 14, it'd still be the same price. So maybe it's not that high. I don't know. But Sweet Spot was cool. I actually like Ruby Scoops though. So we're gonna stick with
Yeah, me too.
What's your ice cream taste like?
Strawberry coconut.
You like it?
Yeah. But is pink all your favorite color?
What's your favorite ice cream to eat?
It's guava and strawberry.
It's like the strawberry guava from Ruby Scoops? Okay. But yeah, shout outs to the Sweet Spot. That's what we had today.
And we saw 3 places to go. The sweet place, the Ruby Scoops, and where did we went last time?
Gelato Celeste.
Oh yeah, now we got strawberry, but now with coconut.
Now, Gelato Celeste, you always get the strawberry.
Yeah, strawberry is my favorite. Like I eat strawberries. But somebody got the same than me, strawberry. But I was like, what? I wanted all the strawberry.
You a mess.
And this little girl got some strawberry. And she ate it all. Ugh, why does she eat it all the time? Why does she always like strawberry, Mom?
Oh, we went to Jenny's too.
Yeah, because it's her favorite and Ruby Scoops. It's my favorite to go to Jimmy's and you like Jimmy's, right? Or Ruby's Scoops better?
I love Ruby Scoops.
You love both?
I like Ruby Scoops.
Okay, but I like Ruby Scoops too. So you have to take a bite of this cone. Try some, Mom, and see what it tastes like. My cone tastes so like orange.
Yeah, I'll talk to y'all later.
Yeah, we're going home, and we'll see you on the next video.
What should I go home and do?
Play SpongeBob, because it's on my list.
What's on your list? A list of what?
I'm pretending I have a list.
Is that how you feel?
Yep. And if you would like to see my SpongeBob play video, you can.
Oh, do y'all want to watch him play SpongeBob?
They said yes.
An inquiring mom would like to know.
And would you all like to know? I'm playing SpongeBob. I don't feel like eating any more ice cream.
That too much?
Yep, I had enough of this. I don't want any more. That's it.
Okay, you're very vocal, huh?
That's it that I want. And this is so unhealthy. This is so unhealthy.
Why you say that?
Why do you have a little cone?
It's unhealthy?
Yep, it's unhealthy. It's made of cow's milk.
No, it's not.
Then what is it made of?
Coconut milk.
But cow's milk, you can't eat cow's milk. You can't eat cow's milk or you'll get sick. Okay, guys? Don't eat cow's milk. Okay, guys?
Do you like coconut milk?
No, I like coconut water, but I brush my teeth with coconut oil.
You brush your teeth with coconut oil?
Yeah, for no reason.
Why you say
And
that?
you lost my toothpaste.
What do you mean I lost it?
You lost my what did I say that you lose?
You should already know.
Huh?
You the one talking smack, not me.
Mom,
What?
what did I lose? What did you lose for me?
Nothing.
I just said that.
Okay.
I'm not getting the blueberry. Is the blueberry made of the coconut too? Like the boy had? Mom, that I went yesterday.
What?
The boy had the blue ice cream, but is it made of cow's milk?
What boy?
The boy that I don't know him.
I don't know him neither.
He was coming right by us when we were getting ready to come in.
I don't know what they got. I wasn't paying attention.
Yeah. Why do you? Okay, when we get home, you have to see this SpongeBob video. Okay, guys?
Well, I will check y'all later, okay?
Okay.
Bye.
And when we're home, check the SpongeBob video.
All right, see you. Bye. So my son struggles a bit with the SpongeBob game, but he got pretty smart with it. He went on his Miko, watched a video on how he can learn how to play it, and he's been playing it, but he still doesn't like it. Then for the rest of the day, I drank me a big old watermelon juice. Then for dinner, I ended up making some oyster mushrooms and some snap peas and some cauliflower mashed potatoes. Decided to get a little bit of sun outside and wanted to walk out and look and see what my garden was assessed to look like, because you know I'm about to start my garden. I still have some of my plants up there. There's some rosemary and some different things like I think there's stevia plants and different things in there. But I assessed it all and I ran across a ladybug. So then I went back in the house and that was my day. Got hit Marla. Got hit Marla.
Hot Wheels. If you would like to get these, you will have to. This is a race.
What are you racing for?
Because it's my favorite.
So what are you racing for? What are you trying to get?
I'm trying to get some cars. And let me show you how to play. You have to stir these, and this is the go button with A. And this is the fast button with B, and you can push on. Okay, guys? I'm going on the track. And you see this? This is the track.
They can't see it. That's the camera right there.
This is the track. And I'm going. I'm this guy. Mom, look at this guy.
Oh, wow, it's chunky.
For my battle, guys. I'm racing for my track. I want 3 tracks. You have to do the 3. Is that mine?
What?
Okay, Mom.
Hmm?
This is a chalk.
It tastes like chalk.